everybody, and welcome to my Fluid Art channel. I'm Anna Quintana with St. Cross Art. Today we're going to be working with a 24-inch long by 18-inch wide canvas, and it's about 2 inches thick. And what I'm going to work on today is what we call a bloom vine, or a vine bloom. I can never get it right. But basically, we are going to be laying the paint out this way and then blowing it out instead of puddling it in the middle. And I'm hoping that this painting is the start of a series which I'm calling kind of a confluence river series, using lots of blues and other colors. I had done a previous painting that sold right away called Confluence, Two Rivers Meeting. And I really like it, and I think I want to explore that topic a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm using some very cool colors that I love. And one that I'm using in particular that is very special is a limited edition color from This Little Pigment, or you also hear me call it a Piggy or TLP. It's called Benevolence. And Benevolence was developed as a color, as a fundraiser for the folks that were affected by the hurricanes. And This Little Pigment actually donated $20,000 because every time that someone bought one of these jars of pigments, they donated $5 to that campaign. So anyway, it's a beautiful color. It's like a dark blue metallic color. Very pretty, but I do think that it is apropos for me to use it in my river painting, and I think it's a very special color, and it's a limited edition. So, you know, I want to be able to use it now, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to start pouring without further ado. So now for the most exciting part, which is the blow. So stick around, let me do the blow, then we're going to take a little break, let the cells develop, and then we're going to do our tilting and spinning. So don't leave yet, hang on. Some of that surface tension and see if we can't get some additional cells out of it. Some beautiful cells developing, a lot of other cool things happening here. So we're going to give it a few minutes, and then we will start our spinning and our tilting. Okay, let's do a big spin and see what happens. There should be a lot of paint coming off of this because I have a lot of pillow paint on here. Okay. Stop it for a minute, all right? And yeah, we've got some cool stuff happening here. What I want to do though is I want to start moving some of this around. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but we want to stretch some of these cells out and work on our composition. I'm going to now tilt it this way and get some things moving on this side of the house, this side of the canvas. I hope you can see what's happening. What I want to do is get it as close to the edge as I can. I think with this one I want to leave a lot of negative white space at the top, but I do want to stretch these cells at the bottom as much as I can and to the side. So let me keep working on that. So let's give it another spin because I think I've gotten actually a little too much on the bottom. Let me move some of it this way again. You can see it's moving quite rapidly, and that's good. That's what we want. We want these cells to develop and get a little bit bigger, a little bit stretchier. Okay, let's go ahead and spin again. This painting's turning out beautiful though, very dramatic, very pretty. Not sure it looks like a river, but I'll take it. It's really, really pretty. Okay, let's make sure we're balanced on here. And let's give it another spin. And let's see what we have here. Wow, got some cool things happening. I do want to keep moving this down though, so I am going to tilt this way so that we can move some of that stuff down, but I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. Okay. All right, let's keep moving this over. I may have to put a little bit of paint down there at the bottom, but maybe not. So let's see if we can get some of this to scooch over there. It's moving. There's still some paint coming off, so we want to make sure that we don't have too much paint left on the canvas. Otherwise the canvas, it'll crack. But I think we're good here. I'm just gonna poke the middle and see what happens. Yeah, I think we're good actually. So pretty pleased with this. Beautiful colors. Let me show you the orientation. I think that I would hang it like this. And yeah, I'm really happy. So next time I see you, I will bring you closer to this canvas so you can see some of the cool areas. It's always hard on a video to show you the areas that I think are really neat unless you're actually looking at the painting in real life, but at least you can see some of what I see. And then I always, of course, show dried results because, you know, sometimes the painting doesn't always come out exactly like it looks like wet. And I always like to show what the final product is. So stick around. Let me bring you down here and let me show you some cool stuff. All right, so I want to show you some of the things that I think are really cool about this painting and get you up close and personal. Really cool things like this little cluster of cells right here. I think are very cool. I like this big one right here. I think that's kind of fun. There's some really interesting things going on here and also on the edge. And even these little yellow ones are kind of cool. And then there's just some beautiful dramatics, like sweeps of paint on this painting, which are just really lovely. this area is very pretty. It looks like stained glass almost.